ISO 55001 is an international standard designed to help organizations manage their assets efficiently, responsibly, and sustainably. Introduced in 2014, the standard provides a structured framework for developing an asset management system that aligns organizational objectives, risk management, and stakeholder expectations. Whether assets are physical, such as machinery or infrastructure, intangible, such as intellectual property or financial assets, ISO 55001 enables organizations to extract the maximum value from what they own, operate, or are responsible for. At its core, ISO 55001 promotes a culture of proactive and systematic asset management, shifting the focus from reactive, short-term maintenance to a long-term strategy aimed at optimizing the life cycle of assets. This encompasses the acquisition, operation, maintenance, renewal, and disposal of assets, ensuring that they perform as intended, contribute positively to organizational goals, and comply with legal, safety, and environmental standards. The structure of ISO 55001 is based on the high-level Annex SL framework, shared by other well-known management system standards such as ISO 9001 and ISO 14001. This harmonized structure is intentional, making it easier for organizations that already follow other ISO standards to integrate asset management into their existing systems. The standard is organized into key sections, focusing first on the context of the organization, then on leadership, planning, support, operation, performance evaluation, and continual improvement. Let's begin by examining the context of the organization. ISO 55001 requires a deep understanding of both external and internal factors that can influence asset management. This means considering market conditions, legal requirements, stakeholder interests, and the organization's own culture, objectives, and strategies. By systematically evaluating these factors, organizations can develop an asset management strategy fully aligned with broader business goals. Leadership is another foundational pillar of ISO 55001. The standard emphasizes the necessity of top management's commitment and accountability. Leaders are tasked with ensuring that the importance of effective asset management is deeply understood, communicated, and integrated throughout the organization. Roles and responsibilities must be clearly defined, with leaders providing the necessary resources, training, and support, while also fostering a culture that values continual improvement. A strategic asset management plan forms the backbone of planning under ISO 55001. Organizations are required to set clear, measurable objectives that reflect both business goals and stakeholder needs. Risks and opportunities related to asset management must be systematically identified, assessed, and addressed. Through this process, the plan becomes more than a static document. It evolves into a dynamic tool for decision-making, resource allocation, and operational alignment. Support functions are critical for effective asset management. ISO 55001 places strong emphasis on ensuring that personnel are both competent and empowered to fulfill their roles. It recommends proper training, clear communication, and an ongoing review of skills and capabilities. Furthermore, information management is highlighted as a key component, with accurate and reliable data enabling informed decision-making. This dimension of ISO 55001 recognizes that well-structured information, whether about asset condition, performance, or cost, is essential for understanding asset value, predicting future needs, and supporting consistent improvement. Operational controls form the next significant area within the ISO 55001 framework. These controls specify how assets are acquired, commissioned, operated, maintained, and disposed of. Every step of the asset lifecycle requires documented processes that align with the asset management strategy. The standard encourages organizations to balance cost, risk, and performance, using a risk-based approach to maintenance, renewal, or replacement activities. This ensures not only that assets perform as intended, but that their management delivers both tangible and intangible value throughout their lifespan. Performance evaluation and continual improvement anchor the long-term success of asset management initiatives. ISO 55001 outlines methods for monitoring, measuring, analyzing, and evaluating the performance of assets and asset management activities. Regular internal audits and management reviews are required to assess the effectiveness of the asset management system and identify opportunities for enhancement. Importantly, the standard doesn't advocate a one-size-fits-all approach. Rather, it provides a framework that organizations can tailor according to their size, sector, risk profile, and strategic goals. Implementation of ISO 55001 delivers a variety of significant benefits. Organizations developing an asset management system in line with the standard often realize improved asset performance, reduced lifecycle costs, and a more reliable prediction of risks and failures. Moreover, ISO 55001 fosters stakeholder trust as systematic management demonstrates due diligence, transparency, and a commitment to sustainability and corporate responsibility. Consider, for example, a railway operator implementing ISO 55001. By aligning operations with the standard, the operator can optimize the usage and maintenance of trains, tracks, and signaling systems. Preventative maintenance plans reduce unexpected breakdowns and expensive emergency repairs, while structured data collection enables trend analysis and informed investment decisions about capacity upgrades or replacements. Over time, passenger safety, punctuality, and satisfaction improve, all while managing costs and demonstrating responsible stewardship of public assets. ISO 55001 is applicable across industries and asset types, from public infrastructure and utilities to manufacturing, oil and gas, mining, real estate, and even financial services. The standard is flexible, scalable, and designed to integrate with other management systems, whether an organization is large or small, in the public or private sector, or managing assets of different types and values. The journey to certification involves a number of steps, beginning with a gap analysis to understand existing practices, followed by developing policies, objectives, and processes that satisfy ISO 55001's requirements. Implementation includes staff training, system trials, and internal audits. Independent certification may then be sought from an accredited body with ongoing surveillance audits to verify continued compliance and improvement. In a rapidly changing world, effective asset management is increasingly critical to organizational resilience and success. Resources are finite, risks are ever-evolving, and stakeholder expectations continue to grow. By adopting ISO 55001, organizations not only ensure best practice asset management, but also gain a competitive edge, increase trust, and underpin long-term value creation. In summary, ISO 55001 offers clear guidance for managing assets in a manner that is systematic, evidence-based, and aligned with business objectives. Through leadership commitment, sound planning, competent support, operational discipline, and a focus on continual improvement, organizations can ensure that their asset management system contributes to sustainable growth, risk mitigation, and overall organizational excellence.